Rhea and Honor are at the police station. Rhea pleads with Isaac to tell them the truth. They continue to beg him to tell them the truth. Finally, he tells them that it's the truth. It's all true. Honor can't believe this. Isaac apologizes to Honor, asking her to forgive him. She tells her that she is Funani's daughter. Zobuhle Zwide, Honor repeats. Rhea asks him to look into her eyes, with tears rolling down her eyes. She asks Isaac why they have been living a lie. Why? Honor asks him. She asks who the hell he is. He calls Honor, and for the first time, Honor tells him that Honor is not her name. Isaac tries to explain to them, but Rhea stops him, telling him that what he did is unforgivable. She will never forgive him. It is very tense in that room. Honor breaks down and Rhea helps her up, takes her and tells her they must leave the prison immediately. Isaac has no power to do anything at this point. He watches them leave. The policeman handcuffs him back to the cell. Honor is still battling to understand and believe the truth. She looks at Isaac's picture and puts it against herself to see if he really is her father. She looks at herself in the mirror. If there is any resemblance, she picks up Funani's magazine with his picture on it. She does the same. She puts the picture up against herself, looking in the mirror to see if there is any resemblance at all. She can't comprehend. She breaks down and bursts into tears. She sobs uncontrollably. Clearly, she is heartbroken. Nkosi takes his picture with faith. He looks at it in deep thought. He tears it into pieces, with tears rolling down his eyes. He takes a box of matches and lights up the picture into pieces. He actually tears it up and then lights it up and watches it burn. He watches it burn as he is in deep thought. Funani walks into his and Faith's closet. He looks at Faith's clothes with great anger. He pulls everything down off the shelves as if to destroy her clothes and shoes. Funani is very cross. He bursts into tears as well, uncontrollably. Honor still in tears in her room. Rhea visits her to comfort her and check on how she is doing. She wipes her tears and Honor bursts into tears all over again, asking Rhea why. Why would he do this to me? Why me? Rhea doesn't know the answers to that, but tells her that she will always be her daughter, no matter what. Everything will be okay. She comforts her, giving her a big hug. Mumpo asks Nkosi where Faith is, as they nurse baby Wusi. She tells him that she saw Faith's clothes in a black plastic bag in the kitchen. Nkosi brushes it off, telling her to forget about it. He will sort it out. He just needs a bit of time. She begs him to tell her what's going on, citing that she deserves to know what's going on. He tells her that it's just not a good time for them as a family right now. They are really not in a good space. Mampo offers to help, but Nkosi tells her it's just not her. There is nothing anyone can do. Everything is a mess. Mampo tells Nkosi that her and Busi are there for him. Keleto is still in denial. She puts plates on the table for breakfast, including Isaac's plate. Molefe walks in and notices this. He quickly removes the plate. He checks on Keleto, asking her how she is. She pretends to be okay, but Molefe notices that she's definitely not fine. He tries to get her to open up. She finally does and tells Molefe that she doesn't understand that Isaac told her everyone deserves a second chance if they are sorry for what they did. Yet he lied for so many years. So how do they believe that he is really sorry? And if he doesn't apologize, it means Papa is not a good person. He is evil. Molefe tells her that sometimes men do bad things for good reasons. Keleto sticks to her own observation that her father did what he did and that's who he is, evil. Les finally decides to check on the Zwides physically. She tells Dorothy as she walks in that she doesn't know if they are alive and still living in that house. She requests to see Funani, Faith, or Nkosi. Dorothy shuts her out, telling her that they are there, but it's not the right time. Les suspects that they are hiding something. Dorothy tells her that it's a family matter, but Les insists that she is not going anywhere and instructs Dorothy to go upstairs and call Funani. Les sees Faith's clothes everywhere and wonders if they are moving. Les is also shocked that Onaleruna is Zobuhle. She asks Funani over and over if he is sure about this. She is dumbstruck. She asks how others are coping. Funani tells him that Nkosi is also still in shock. He hasn't told Senzo and Zanele. He doesn't know how to even start telling them. This means he will be telling his children that their mother is a murderer. How do I tell them that their sister, that they have mourned for years, is actually alive? Funani asks Les. Or telling his father that he has been sleeping next to a snake for 20 years. Funani's mother was right all along. Les comforts Funani, telling him that it's not his fault. This is all Faith's fault. It's on her and she will be punished for it. Funani tells Les that the strange thing is that now it's starting to make sense. It won't be easy, but he has to be strong for his family. Well, what's left of his family? He needs all the support he can get. He tells Les to talk to the staff, but she shouldn't tell them the details. She should tell them that it's a family matter and not to talk to the press. The press will turn it into something else. Les assures Funani that it's all under control. She and Pearl can be trusted. Funani reaches out for a hug. Benjamin tells Isaac that this bail hearing should be in the next few days. Funani is pushing for that. Isaac's testimony will be really crucial if he wants to see Faith locked away. Benjamin tells him that he is the key to the case. Isaac asks for a favor from Benjamin because they need each other right now. He wants to call Rhea. He calls her and asks her how she is doing, how Keleto and Honor are doing as well. What do you want? Rhea asks him. Isaac asks her to visit him again with Honor so that he can explain, but Rhea tells him that will never happen. What he did was unforgivable. Isaac, I will never ever forgive you. I don't care about your explanations, she tells him. Isaac tries to speak, but Rhea shuts him up and asks him never to call her again. Don't call this house ever again, she tells him and hangs up the call. Soga asks for Honor and Molifa plays a little difficult. Apparently, Honor has been ignoring him. Soga tells Molifa that he heard what Mr. Zwide said. It's nonsense. Isaac would never do that. But Molifa tells him he has always known this by mistake and confirms that it's true. Honor still looking very sad, Soga walks into her room and Honor starts crying all over again, telling him it's true what Mr. Zwide told her. Soga comforts her, telling her that Molife told him everything. Faith struggles to eat food in her cell, and the policeman laughs at her. She also complains that she is freezing and requests for another blanket. The officer mocks her, but this time Faith threatens him, telling him that she is Faith Zwide. He can't treat her like that and get away with it. Nkosi and Funani struggle to sleep. They share this experience over a drink. The more they think about this, the harder it is to believe, but it all makes sense now. Funani tells Nkosi that his mother, oops, he quickly corrects himself. He corrects himself by calling her Faith. She didn't even want to hear Zobuhle's name in the house. She never liked Honor from the onset. Nkosi apologizes for taking Faith's side all this time. She fooled them both. She fooled everyone for so many years. She really played them. They've been living a lie all these years. Zanele storms in shouting, What the hell is wrong with you people? Why is my mother in jail? Uh-oh, Zanele, all hell will break loose. She is fuming that her mother is in prison. She's in jail, guys. You don't want to miss the next episode. If it's your first time, remember to like my video and also subscribe so that you don't miss any episode going forward. House of Zwide is lit, guys. It's exciting. You don't want to miss it for anything. Thank you for watching, and remember, subscribe right now and like my video. That will help me continue posting more and more videos.